Hello guys, today I bring you the new gameplay guide for Crown Prince. Let's get it started. 1. Brief review of the new Crown Prince. Crown Prince, with straightforward skill set and clear ascension effects, is like the poster boy of the game. Probably one of the most familiar heroes to all players. It's not only the face of the game but also the game official's favorite child, especially after this spiritual blessing work, definitely deserving the title of the most perfectly designed hero in Gunfire Reborn. In the game, the three main damage modules, skills, weapons, and elements now perfectly fit Crown Prince, making for a great gaming experience. Primary skill, secondary skill, elements, weapons, all supportive and versatile. The fact that all these styles are not playable is one thing, but they can actually be mixed and matched, retaining the simplicity for beginners while further testing players' strategic choices, enhancing the roguelite fun. Veterans used to introduce Crown Prince to newbies by saying, strong and versatile, but recommend going support if not skilled. Now, just hand out 2 new blessings and a few elemental mechanisms and your already high ceiling is raised even further. It used to be newbie exclusive, but now it's for everyone, perfect for teaching newcomers the ropes. 2. Introduction to the new update. Back to the guide, we naturally look at 2 blessings recently updated, Elemental Maestro and Smart Zone. In the last video, I mentioned the original drawbacks of these 2 blessings, either poor controllability or weak versatility. Previously playing Crown Prince really would want carry more than one explosive blessing, feeling it a waste of slots. Now I suggest, regardless of the style, to carry these 2 blessings. First is Elemental Maestro. Elemental damage won't get affected by the defense time, means when elemental damage is resisted by shield, armor, and health, the original 0.75 times damage is restored to 1 time, essentially increasing the base damage during gameplay, without the need to consider Elemental Gemini, a very nice mechanism enhancement. Elemental Maestro also deals extra 60% damage to enemies with 2 types of elemental effects, and additional 30% for 3 types. Since it's extra, it's easy to see it's an end damage multiplier, with considerable benefits at high strength. Then look at Smart Zone, increased damage range, duration, improved granted judgment, increased fall tolerance. Similarly, no direct benefits enhancement, but the performance during actual gameplay is very good, especially with the last line. Under the effect of Elemental Maestro, it's gonna be very remarkable. Since the enemy takes increased elemental damage, the enhancement is also an end damage multiplier. The rework of Smart Zone has made previously very niche smoke granite build now stand on its own, becoming a distinct style. These 2 blessings are the absolute core of today's guide. We start from here to see the other components of the new build, and finally look at significant enhancement of these 2 blessings in other styles of the Crown Prince. 3. New build of Crown Prince. Blessings recommendation. Start with Elemental Maestro, then Smoke Zone. Secondary blessing recommendations are Painkiller and First Strike. Combination of Painkiller with bloody ammo and deadly counter. First Strike with Fire Enthusiast and deadly counter. Choose one of the 2. Crown Prince greatly benefits from critical hits and level 3 acid dominance. With this, you can easily make build choices. For alternative blessings, choose between increasing weapon damage and build fault tolerance. Recommend Counter Violence and Ultimate Gambler. In Lone Wolf, as usual, take over consumption. Ascension recommendation. As an early hero, Crown Prince's Ascension design is relatively simple, and the mechanism is very straightforward. This is absolutely a compliment. I think avoiding mechanism and attack explosions is very necessary. Crown Prince Elemental Arts persona is supposed to match the game's most complex elemental mechanism, but the Ascension plot design is very easy to get into, with clear distinctions between weapons, elements, main and secondary skills. Let's see the Ascension's choice. Since only blessings were changed in this update, there is no change in Ascension gameplay. First, fill up the element series with Whitefire, Paradominance, Acid Dominance. The Smoke series with Hex Smoke. Other strengths are clearly a level weaker. Whitefire increases firing rate, equivalent to increasing output frequency, roughly equal to end damage bonus. Paradominance increases elemental damage. Level 3 will double the damage caused by burning effect and combustion effect. This is a very classic Ascension. As we mentioned in previous content, in the current version, it can double the damage ceiling of combustion from 45 million to 90 million, also seen as the end damage bonus. Acid Dominance increases elemental damage. Level 3 weapon shoot increase will create a toxic cloud, equivalent to automatically throwing granite, triggering Smart Zone and Hex Smoke. Increasing output efficiency, linking end damage bonus. Hex Smoke reduces enemy damage, increases extra damage taken by enemies, end damage bonus. The high priority Ascensions are just these 4, all must-haves, all end damage bonus, simple and brutal. The other Ascension recommendations are Elemental Rage, Electro Dominance, Acidic Explosion. Electro Dominance and Acidic Explosion can be optimized by Ascension Fusion. Weapon recommendations are the same, but considering the existence of Endless mode, often discussing DPS, so considering many players' needs for Endless, priority is given to Fire Element Rapid Fire weapons, with attributes enhancing firing rate, elemental and damage, trajectory, critical multiplier. Other weapon style can choose high fire rate sprayers like White Horn and Illusion, with attributes enhancing trajectory, elemental and damage, firing rate, critical multiplier. Launcher recommends Justice and Thunderstorm, with attributes enhancing firing rate, elemental and damage, trajectory, critical multiplier. 4. Energy Orb build and Smoke Granite build. Finally, let's look at the impact of new blessings on this build and how to construct them. Energy Orb build is minimally impacted. This style focuses on reducing main skill cooldown, increasing skill and elemental damage. Elemental Maestro's enhancement is also a boost to this build. Blessings recommendation: start with Splinter Orb, Elemental Maestro, Painkiller or Field Proficiency. Alternative: Armed Caster, Ultimate Gambler, Smockbound Zune. In Lone Wolf, choose Overconsumption. Ascension recommendation: start with Energy Bolt, Blinding Sphere, Paradominance, Energy Echo. Alternative: Change Duration, Power Source, Elemental Rage, Hex Smoke, Advanced Shield. Weapon recommendation: rapid fire weapons, melee weapons, light explosive weapons. Personal preference: no demands. After the rework, the strength has increased, but the lack of early capability is still a shortcoming. After the rework of Smockbound Zone, Smoke Granite build has risen from the sewers to a playable level. Here referring to the pure Smoke Granite build, mixed with skill elemental weapon style don't count. After the rework of Smockbound Zone, Spiritual Blessing recommendation: start with Smockbound Zone, Elemental Maestro, Painkiller, or Skull Freak. Alternative: Endless Assault, Armed Caster, Ultimate Gambler. Ascension recommendation: start with Hex Smoke, Toxic Smoke, Expanded Backpack, Acid Dominance, Smoke Master, Paradominance. Alternative: Acidic Explosion, Elemental Rage, Elemental Shield, and Wildfire. Weapon recommendation: rapid fire weapons, melee weapons, light explosive weapons. Personal choice. After the rework, the damage strength has also increased, but still lacks early to mid-turn output, still relying on Painkiller to apply elemental effects. These are its weaknesses.